Terry Ellison has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Chrisman, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. Terry Ellison has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-85 Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Their website, Lakewood, New Jersey, or find them on Facebook. Watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Upcoming events: Cornerstone Building Brands Disposal, the skating rink, and our affiliate sponsors, the Mary Lou Pine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Chrisman, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
Shot free throw. So if they called some fouls in this first half, I've got Cardinals with 2 personal fouls, and I've got the Tigers with 5 personal fouls. And 2 of those were on Trey Lee, so he set a little bit in the first quarter and part of the second quarter as well. Well, it didn't seem to affect the Tigers the Cardinals, they're 5 out of 13 for 2-point land, 38%, and they're only 1 out of 6 for 3-point land for 16%. They did commit 10 turnovers in that first half, which is the reason we ended up with a big lead. I think we put on that foot press, first inning, a lot of turnovers, and got some easy looks. Third inning score is with 8 points, 3 points to start the drive, and 2 points to first inning. For your Tigers, we shot 6 out of 12 from 2-point range, and we were 5 out of 13, 3-point range, 38. We've committed 11 turnovers in the first half. Our leading score is with Gordo's at 8, Jackson Riggins at 6. We've got 4 points for Lou Rogers, 3 points for Cody Crampton, and 2 points for Dave Scott, 2 points for Cody Lee, and 2 points for Dave Chris.
So this line better be small. Oh.
Your Tigers on top, unofficial time, 27.
We're celebrating in the third quarter of play with Harris Tigers ball, bound on the far side. Traveling violation, Cardinals ball. There's number 15, Brady Tripp, assist second. Team first. And the line for the Cardinals, hoping to gain 2 shots.
One of the first free throws of the contest.
Timeout, Tigers. This is a 30-second timeout.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
Welcome back to Tiger Basketball here on the Paris Sports Network. Jackson Rigdon drives the ball to the free throw line just inside. His shot is no good off the back iron. And a jump ball will go to Chrisman. 5:52 left, third quarter, 27-15. Tigers lead it. And they stay in that full court pressure. It really changed the game in that second quarter. Already forced 2 turnovers here in this half. Francis fires a 3 up, no good. Bartos, good position, good board. Rigdon, his 3's good. Jackson Rigdon from the corner. And the net is stuck, so we'll get that fixed. 30-15 is your score. Tigers have doubled up the Cardinals here. 5:25 left, third quarter.
Got the steal and the turnover.
Back in the corner, Rigdon. Faked a 3, took a 3, no good. Eddie with a powerful board. Here comes Chrisman, no numbers. Stolen from behind by Rigdon. He's everywhere in this game. Lee, left side. Back up top to Rigdon. He's a lot of contact there. Finally,
he was really shoved. That's going to go against Brazelton. That'll be his second. Team's first this half.
Coming into the game for the Cardinals, 3-gauge Tingley. Tigers ball out.
Tingley will check back in for Coach Lorenzen. Cardinals come in with a record, an identical record for the Tigers at 4-8. As Stuck will take a break. And Crampton is back out on the court. Rigdon, move behind the back. Kick out to Lee, no good. Bartos, good position, good board. He's going to be fouled and hit the line for a pair. It's going to be on Francis.
Cardinals foul on 12, Chris Francis, his first.
And knocked him right upside the head.
The line for the Tigers, 5, Rick Bartos, 2 shots.
That'll be our first free throws of the ball game.
I think we are officially live again. Lenny?
That's good.
We spent the first 2.5 quarters talking to ourselves. It was a good call. I think we did great.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. But we are back just in time for a 30-second timeout. So we'll kind of get fans caught up if we can. Tied up at the end of the first quarter. Or no, Chrisman actually led 9-7.
Chrisman was up 9-7 at the end of one. 27-13 at halftime. And right now we're 31-15. Paris on top. Halfway through the third quarter.
Timeout's brought to you by White Sheet Metal. Go ahead and give them a call. I'm sure they're not busy right now at the time at all. Probably had a nice, enjoyable weekend with the below zero temperatures.
Actually, they were down the street at my neighbor's house because they had no heat.
Yeah, John's been busy, and they do an outstanding
They
job.
did.
I know they bailed us
praise
out.
for them because our neighbor said that their heat was out. She called 15 minutes later. He was there. So kudos to White Sheet Metal.
Bartos at the line, shooting a second free throw, rolls around and in. Nice soft rims over here in Kansas. 32-15 your score. Tigers on top. 4:45 left in the third quarter. Full court pressure once again. Chrisman does get it across. You leave that ball anywhere out there, and Jackson's going to get a hand on it. He's just, I don't know how many steals he has in this game. There's another turnover for the Cardinals. Here comes Crampton. Down the corner to Bartos. Nice look underneath.
Crippen.
Cutting the basket was Crippy, and a nice find that time by Drake. 34-15 is your score. Cardinals with just 2 points here, and a 10-second call. Cardinals just 2 points here in this second half. 4:08 left in the third quarter. As Statler Mitchell checks in for the Cardinals. Trey Lee to inbounds at midcourt. It's the ball to Rigdon. Bartos had an open look. Looking to pass instead. Lee thought about it. Tigers looking for a layup here on this trip. See how disciplined they are. Bartos. He drives. Nice crossover move and gets to the rack. Drake Bartos, 2 more. 36-15. Tigers up by 21. Tingley, freshman, dribbles across the timeline. Steal by, no, it's nearly stolen. Now it is stolen.
Yep.
Here comes Crampton. Left side, layup, a lot of body, nothing called. 21 points, 21-point lead. It's going to have to be pretty much a blood foul. And that is a blood foul. Eddie cracked Bartos across the knuckles, so Drake will head to the line and shoot a couple.
They called it on Francis, though.
Well, they got lucky because Eddie smacked him hard. So I guess Drake got hit twice. Heads to the line, shoot 2 more. First one rolls around and in. Stuck will check back in, giving Crampton a break. First game in a week for the Tigers. Last game was last Tuesday at Tolona, where they fell. But the Friday before that, as we discussed, that was a heartbreaker to Olney in a game that they had every chance of winning at home. Eddie now, top of the key, exactly where we want him. Spessard dribbles around top. We want him handling the ball too. And he traveled, finally.
Yep.
Took 3 steps. Chrisman coming in, averaging 15 turnovers a game. That sounds like a lot until you hear that the Tigers turning over 18 times a game.
Yeah.
They have really sharpened that up here in the second half, though, and have forced a ton of turnovers against Chrisman. Rigdon left side to Lee, guarded by Eddie. That's a push off, yeah. Little space created there that time, a stiff arm by Rigdon. He pushed off Gage Tingley, and he was whistled for that foul. Not too many fouls like that get by Toby. He He does a good job of officiating. And now it's back to the Tigers.
Be another turnover, try Chrisman.
So Stuckel inbound right in front of the Tiger bench. For that, Chris Francis checks back in for Tingley. Very young roster for Coach Rob Lorenzen. Lee in the corner. Got a mismatch. Bartos has got a head height advantage on his guy. They finally get it to him, but it's stolen away. And right back to Stuck. There's a nice find. Tough finish, but Bartos will head the line and shoot 2 more. I like that action, getting Drake the ball in the paint.
Yep.
Getting him a chance to get to the line where he is a great free throw shooter. As a team, the Tigers are not a good free throw shooting team, shooting just 59% on the season. First one is no good.
Well, Drake's the only one that's been to the line today, so.
Drake and Eddie about the only 2 free throw shooters for either team. His second free throw's coming up. 2:23 left, third quarter. And it's up and rolls around and out. Pair of misses for Bartos. Tigers still lead it comfortably by 22. Trapped at midcourt and a foul. Boy, you just can't help yourself when you get a guy trapped and you got a teammate standing next to you. Everything in your gumption wants to reach in and steal that basketball.
Yep.
And 99 times out of 100, it's a foul. Crossover, balls into the corner. Statler Mitchell, his first shot of the game. We'll call that a pass to Eddie. No. Hopefully that's not on Trey. Yeah, Stuck reached in there. I say Trey was straight up. 2:03 left here in the third quarter. As Eddie heads to the line and shoots 2 more. No good on the first. Still just 2 points in the quarter for Chrisman. Second one rolls around and out, pulled down by Lee. He'll get the ball to Rigdon. Tigers set up their offense, under 2 left, third quarter. Stuck. His floating 8-foot shot is good. Reed Stuck with 2-point bucket. Tigers lead at 39-15. Nowhere to go. Nearly stolen. Eddie gathers. His shot off the block, no good. Lee gets it. Tigers have numbers. There's a foul at midcourt, nothing called. Lee, coast to coast. He was not going to be denied on that one.
No, he wasn't.
Trey said, enough of this. I'm going coast to coast. 41-15 now. We're going to have a running clock here in the fourth quarter. And a ticky-tack foul on Rigdon. He's got 3. Cody Crampton will check in with him with 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Francis, nowhere to go. Picks up his dribble at the free throw line. They'll reset to Lemkuhl. Lemkuhl to McCord. All the way around to Francis, back to Lemkuhl. This perimeter passing, this 2-3 zone for the Tigers, been very effective. There's a steal by Lee. See if he keeps it this time. Nope, decided to give it up. Stolen away though by by
should have
Cardinal.
kept it, yeah.
Coast to coast this time goes
That's
Lemkuhl.
going to be a block against Trey. That's going to be Trey's third.
A little frustration there for Trey.
Yeah.
He tried to do the right thing on that end. He had Crampton open. Bounce pass would have got there, but decided to go with aerial route and resulted in a turnover. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. First free throw by somebody other than Eddie or Bartos is good. Brady Cripps check back in for Lee. That may be the last time we see Trey tonight. Tigers with a sizable lead in this one. Second free throw is good. Just the 4th point of the half for the Cardinals. They trail at 41-17. As Stuck will run things top of the key with Rigdon on the bench. Rogers looking. Bartos decides against the 3. Shoots a floater from the free throw line. It's no good. And Stuck will track it down. Stepped on the line, though. Good hustle that time by Reed. There's not a lot of room on the sidelines here.
No, there's not.
And no sense in eating the bleachers when you're up 24 points, right?
Right.
Nearly stolen. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Cardinals with the ball. There's a nice dump down into Eddie. That's kind of easy. You get Eddie the ball down there on a block like that, and he's going to finish it. Frustration there from Bartos, but not much you can do when the big guy gets it down there.
Drake picked up the personal, his first, but it's a team 7, so Chrisman will be shooting 1-1 the rest of the way.
That one rolls in. So 3-point play is complete. 3 seconds left. Up ahead to Bartos. He gets a shot off and just long at the end of 3 quarters of play. Your Tigers lead at 41-20. We'll be back with 4th quarter action on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
Final 8 minutes from the Tri-County Holiday Tournament, day number 1 for the Paris Tigers. They head to the 4th quarter with a 21-point lead, 41-20. And I have the basketball to start things. Rogers, Crampton, Bartos, Rigdon, and Krippus for the Tigers. Top the key to Krippus. He's guarded by Eddie. Left side to Rigdon. And an outstanding 3rd quarter did Jackson, as did all the Tigers, but especially Jackson. There's a nice open look. Kick out to Rigdon, no good. Rebound by Eddie. Good turnaround jumper. Looked like Rogers got a hand on that one, though. And a turnaround jumper by Francis. Back come the Tigers. Good look. Inside out to Rogers. His 3 is good. Drew Rogers knocked down a 3. Good inside out action. A turnover for the Cardinals. Inbounds violation. And it rains, it pours.
Boy, it does. I've got them up to 22 turnovers so far in this ball game.
Crampton inbounds to Bartos. His 3 in and out. Krippus with the rebound. Corner to Crampton. Rogers had his legs backwards on that one. That is the mismatch. There's a 3 by Crampton, no good. Eddie tracks it down off his leg and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. No, correction, off of Rogers' leg. 44-20 your score. Tigers staying that full court pressure. Worked so well for them in the 2nd and 3rd quarter. Nearly another steal by Rigdon. Up top to Lemkuhl. Eddie down on the block, kicks it back out. Lemkuhl top the key, got away with the walk, all the way to the paint. Lays it off for Eddie. Nice looking play that time. Lemkuhl to Eddie. No look pass behind the head. Might have been something they'd done before because Eddie was expecting it.
He was ready for
That
it.
might have hit me in the lips. Good strong take, but better defense that time by Eddie. He's straight up. Nice finish and stick-to-itiveness that time by Rogers. 46-22, 6:05 left in the contest. Francis nowhere to go, throws it all the way in the backcourt. Crampton can beat that. That's a layup for us. But Cardinals get a hand on it. Turnover for Chrisman. Hayden Spessard, another freshman. Just 3 seniors on the roster for Rob Lorenzen, including Brazelton, Nick Eddy, and John Mosier. Five freshmen on the roster. Under 6 minutes left now. Tigers comfortably ahead by 24. Here come the Cardinals. Lemkuhl. Nice layoff for Eddie. That's a nice little two-man game they got.
Yeah, it is.
When your big man knows he's going to be rewarded for running the court, they run the court a lot more.
That's for
And
sure.
Lemkuhl does a great job of sharing the basketball. Around a screen is Bartos. Nice screen by Rogers. Good rebound. No, that better be on Chrisman. That's good defense or good position by Rogers, and it is on Chrisman.
Spessard picked up the personal, his second.
Rogers 3 on the inbounds. Bartos with the rebound. Rigdon, his 3 is good. Jackson Rigdon, 49-24. The Tigers more than doubled the Cardinals. Lemkuhl all the way. Wild shot. Pulled down by Krippus. One and done for the Cardinals in this half. Crampton lassos that ball. Gets the ball to Rogers. He picks it up on the floor and lays it up and in.
Puts it in. Drew's having a good second half.
Thought he's going to have trouble picking that up. He's like, I'm going to pick this up and make it. What are you talking about? 51-24 now, 4:44 left in the game. Cardinals against a 2-3 pressure. Looks like a line change coming up for the Tigers. Eddie can't finish. Gets his own board off his leg and out of bounds. It'll stay with Chrisman. And say goodbye to the starters for the Tigers. That's the last time you'll see them till tomorrow. Nice work by Paris here in the first 3.5 quarters of work.
21-14.
Eddie, inbound pass. Here comes Langster. He double dribbled.
Double dribble, yeah.
Peyton Langster, Ty King, Parker Underwood. In there for the Tigers. Eddie has his shot blocked from behind by King. Gets his own board, though. Tips it up. No, nothing doing there. And ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals. Timeout for the Tigers. 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching Tiger basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Welcome back to Tiger basketball on the Paris Sports Network. 4:18 left in the ball game. Your Tigers on top, 51-24 over the Chrisman Cardinals. Tigers will be back in action tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 p.m. as they face the Lawrenceville Indians, little Illini Conference foe. And the wrap play up in pool play, at least, tomorrow night at 6 o'clock as they face the host school, the Tri-County Titans. Chrisman inbounds underneath the basket. Hayden Spessard with a bucket. 4:10 left in the game. Ty King thought about it. Nice dish that time. 2-point layup. 53-26 your score. And a corner of Mitchell. Where to go? A lot of freshmen on the court for the Cardinals. Tingley dumped it down the end. Foul from behind. It's Ethan Hess is 23. He's going to pick up that foul. Connor Edwards, the other Tiger in the lineup.
Who's 23?
Ethan Hess.
Hess, okay. I should have known that.
King corrals the rebound. 3.5 left in the game. Parker Underwood, his shot is short, no good. Tingley guarded by Underwood. Get help from King. Down the corner to McCord. 3-point shot by Maloney and hits nothing.
Travel.
King got that fullback dive play in his mind. He saw open space and he was gone.
Yep.
3:16 left. Tigers up by 27. Chrisman will inbound. Stadler Mitchell to kick it in. Up top. It goes to Maloney. Back to Tingley. And reach foul on Hess.
It's going to be Hess again. That'll be his second. Team's ninth.
Number 23, his second. Team ninth. At the line for the Cardinals, 33 Spencer.
9 Tiger fouls in this half. It's the only downfall in the second half is just the fouls. And it really hasn't hurt them as the Cardinals have struggled from the free throw line. But the first one is up and good for Spessard. Another substitution, Landon Alexander. 5'8" sophomore check in. Second free throw around and out. Ball's back in the arms of King. 3:05 left. Underwood couldn't realize how open he was. Had a clear path to the basket. Stutter step, still got it in. Parker Underwood with a 2-point bucket. Nice block out of bounds by Hess. It'll remain with the Cardinals. 55-27, 2 points away from a running clock for the remainder of this one. Cardinals get it inbounds. Tough shot that time by Spessard. Pulled out by King. Tigers have numbers. Up ahead to Langster. Stepped out of bounds. Turnover Tigers. Cardinals with the basketball. Under 2.5 left. And travel against Chrisman. We're going to have to see what the record for turnovers is combined, but we're getting close to that, I think.
We got to be.
2.5 left in the game. Tigers have this one well in hand. Just avoiding injury and determining that final score. Shot rolls around and out for King. And Tingley walks it up. Guarded by Underwood. Tingley left side to McCord. All freshmen out there with the exception of Alexander, and he's just a sophomore. Turnover for the Cardinals. 1:47 left in the game. Garrett Wells will check in, 6'1" junior. He'll take the place of Hayden Spessard. Connor Edwards inbound to Ty King. Peyton Langster strong to the hoop, no good. Minute and a half left. 55-27, Tigers on top. Tingley looking for a teammate, finally finds McCord. And it's turnover. Langster, head of the pack, lays the ball off to Edwards. Couldn't find the handle, but it'll stay with the Tigers. Great idea. That's just a tough catch in traffic for Edwards. Edwards pass stolen and given right back to the Tigers. So Conroe inbound in front of the Tiger bench, gets it into Langster. Minute 5 left. Langster to the hoop.
Oh, and it won't
everything
fall.
But the basket gets
Somehow he
his own
got
board.
his own rebound.
Yeah, he won't quit. There is no quitting that kid. He's going to be fouled. There'll be Tiger basketball underneath their basket. 1 minute exactly. Langster in the corner. King thought about it. Dumps it down in Edwards. Edwards is fouled. He'll head to the line and shoot 2. Good find that time by King, as Edwards had position. Ended up being double team, head to the line to shoot 2. Have your option who to give that foul to on Chrisman. There's a couple of them. We'll give it to Tingley.
That'll be his first and the team's 7th.
Edwards' free throw rolls around and in. Second free throw is nothing but net. And the clock will roll. 50 seconds left. Tigers up by 30. Mitchell, blocked by King. Somehow he walks a tightrope.
I don't know how he stayed in bounds.
It's the green shoes.
It must be.
It is the green shoes. Langster, nothing but net. Peyton Langster, 3-point bucket from the corner. Tigers have hit the 60 mark. 60-27, half a minute left. Wide open is Mitchell. His 3 is short. Langster tipped it up ahead to Underwood. Up to King, and Tigers will not shoot another shot. So your Tigers going to win this one by 33, 60-27. They'll be back in action tomorrow at 1:30. They play the Lawrenceville Indians. We'll be back with some final stats and a talk with Coach Brinkley. You're watching Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
We are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County
Moody
Community
Farms
Foundation.
of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Chrisman, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
I'm getting close.
Welcome back to Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network, where your Tigers are victorious over the Chrisman Cardinals by a score of 60-27 in their first game of the Tri-County Holiday Tournament. First game for both teams. Tomorrow, Chrisman will be in action at noon as they face Tri-County, and immediately following that, the Tigers will face the Lawrenceville Indians in Game 2 of pool play for both teams. And then Tigers will wrap up pool play tomorrow night at 6 o'clock as they play the host school, the Tri-County Titans. Pool play will be determined after that point. And we're going to be joined right now by Coach Chase Brinkley.
Good win, Coach.
Oh, thank you.
Coach, first 8 minutes, a lot of Christmas food going through the system, Christmas candy, whatever, something, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Trailed by 2, but, man, that second quarter, defense pressure turned up. Actually, second, third quarter both. Just those middle 8 minutes, middle 16 minutes was really the difference in the game. And I know you'll probably talk about it, but I can't say enough about the job that Rigdon did at the top. Jackson just did a lot of deflections, a lot of steals, a lot of traps that resulted in turnovers, and that was the difference in allowing us to pull away in that second quarter.
For sure. He's really good. He's been playing really well. I told him he's got to be a gnat. You know, he's small, but, you know, use that to his advantage. Yeah, that first quarter was rough. I told the boys, I said, we're not going to run any sets. We're going to run our offense. We're going to run our continuity offense, whatever they're in. I told them they're going to pack it in. I said, but we're not running any sets because I know Lawrenceville is here watching, and I didn't want to give up anything. Well, we showed them that. I guess we really didn't show them anything. You know, we showed them that we weren't going to play hard and we weren't going to have any effort. And that was most disappointing. I told the boys, I said, I'm going to use this game. I'm going to sit back. I mean, you guys may or may not have noticed, but I sat a lot more this game than I have any other game because I'm trying to challenge these boys because usually I'm up, I'm yelling, I'm the one talking, you know, we got to look at the post. We got to make sure we're out on the wing on shooters, this, that, and the other. I told the boys, I said, I want you guys talking. I want you guys communicating. We just didn't do that, you know, so it took one quarter. I kind of stuck to my guns, though. I said, we got to do this. You know, we got to communicate a lot more and a lot better. We still didn't do a great job. That's something that we have got to keep harping on and keep emphasizing as we go. But Yeah, I mean, this is the most disappointing I've ever been after a 30-point loss. How crazy is that after how we started this year, you know? So I've got high hopes and high expectations for these boys. They can play, and but we got to come out with a lot more fire, a lot more intensity tomorrow against Lawrenceville.
Well, if you're satisfied with a win and you played your worst, then something is wrong with the system, right?
Yeah,
So
right?
there's always
Yeah.
something, and as a coach, you know, there's always something you can find. It doesn't matter if you win by 40 or win by 4.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. But the way that the Tigers shared the basketball tonight, too, was very impressive. A lot of unselfish looks. We had a lot of fast breaks, guys giving the basketball up on the trip. Maybe an extra pass, one or two too many.
Yeah.
But as far as sharing and looking to get a teammate an open look, we did a great job of that tonight.
Yeah, we got a good group of boys, and they want each other to be successful. So that's the main thing. You know, I don't think we got a selfish guy out there, and that's always nice to coach. You know, whenever you got guys that are sharing the ball and don't care who's scoring at the time. You know, we just gotta be better defensively. I mean, we use this game as kind of, you know, we found deficiencies in our zone, and we'll keep doing that, but hopefully we'll keep getting better. You know, still got a long season to go, but we got a quick turnaround tomorrow, and you know, against a really good Lawrenceville team that smacked us right in the mouth earlier on the season. So we got.
Well, they won't shoot 80% again tomorrow. We're hoping, like they did down there.
We're hoping. We're hoping.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that one, and you know, that's going to be the matchup of the day. You know, looking down the schedule, that's going to be the game of the day, and you know, we'll hopefully be here to enjoy it with you.
Yeah.
So
hopefully I'm a lot more excited after that one.
Absolutely. Hopefully we all are.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Coach Brinkley of the victorious Paris Tigers.
Thanks.
Once again, Tigers on top, 60-27 over Chrisman. Turn over to my partner, Lenny Irwin, for the white sheet metal post-game stats.
All righty. Well, in that first half, we didn't have any free throws. Second half, Chrisman was 6 out of 10 from the charity stripe for 60%. They were 9 out of 23 from two-point range for 39%, and they only made one three-pointer the whole contest, 1 out of 9 for 11%. Once again, they were led in scoring by Nick 80 with 17, but then not much support after that. Drops down to 4 for Tristan Lemkuhl and 3 apiece for Colton Brazelton and Hayden Spessard. That totals their 27. For your Tigers, they were 5 out of 8 from the charity stripe, 63%. 14 out of 30, 47% from two-point range, and 9 out of 25 for 36% from three-point land. They were led in scoring by Bardos with 13, 12 for Jackson Rigdon, 11 for Drew Rogers. Let's see, then it drops down, looks like 4 for Reed Stuck, 4 for Trey Lee, 4 for Brady Krippus, 3 points for Cody Crampton, 3 points for Peyton Langster, and 2 points for Ethan Hess, 2 points for Connor Edwards, and 2 points for Parker Underwood. So that's your stats. 60-27, your final. Tigers on top of the Chrisman Cardinals.
Cardinals back in action tomorrow at noon against Tri-County. Tigers immediately following that against the Lawrenceville Indians. I'd like to once again thank all of our sponsors for bearing with us through the technical difficulties of the first half. You know anything about Kansas High School, you know that it is the dead zone for cell service.
That's for
and
sure.
we witnessed that the whole first half. But we were able to get it on the air for you at least the second half, and you could at least watch it, and we'll try to do the same thing tomorrow. First game at 1:30. Tigers play again against Tri-County at 6 o'clock. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors for allowing us to do this. For my partner, Lenny Irwin, this is Jeff Chambers, and we will talk to you again tomorrow on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by